everyone, today I'll be reviewing this brand new documentary. It dropped on Netflix called How to Rob a Bank. And when I saw this documentary was coming on Netflix, I was like, whoa, How to Rob a Bank? This is very interesting name for this documentary. It takes place like this documentary is based on this I guess this bank robber and he was robbing bank around 1990. Around that time in Seattle, he robbed so many banks at that time. And the way this documentary started, especially first 10 minutes, I was like beyond confused. I was like, what am I watching? All these people are coming out on this documentary. In a way, all these people, they're coming on, they're really praising this robber man. His name is Scott. And he used to live in on this tree house, and he was robbing all this bank. And then we see like his backstory, like a lot of his documentary is dedicated to this guy, his backstory, like where did he come from and everything. I guess this documentary, people who don't know anything about Scott, for them it will be really like, whoa, it feels like they are really glamorizing this robber, who was robbing bank. And I was sitting there thinking, what are they doing? All these people coming and praising this guy who was robbing the bank. I guess as this documentary goes on, you learn more about him, what was he doing, and his partners, and he has this sister and everything. And at the end, I guess there is a tragic ending about this guy. So people who are familiar with this bank robber, they will find this documentary be very interesting. For me, I thought it was really like, are you kidding me? First act for this documentary, or should I say the whole documentary, it is glamorizing this guy who was robbing bank, which is like, is it not a crime to rob a bank? Like, why you guys are coming on this documentary and in a way you are like praising him? And I was like, whoa, what is going on? As a decent person, many times I felt conflict watching this documentary, and the way this documentary was made, I'm like, I get it. This guy, he was robbing bank in a movie style, that is what they're saying. All these people comes on, they're praising, and the way this documentary was made, it is very entertaining way it was made. It gives, like, it creates this atmosphere for the audience. You feel like you are watching this movie, taking place front of your eyes, except it isn't a movie. It is based on real life. Like, why you are glamorizing him? That really bothered me, honestly. Other than that, overall, this documentary is quite entertaining. Once again, Netflix, they do this documentary, they make like on this person, and the way it was made, it made me feel very conflict about him. Although he does have a tragic ending, and people who worked on his case, I guess they do come on and they tells you how they felt working on this case, especially at the last 10 minutes of this documentary. Quite sad, I guess. It does get to the real part, real drama about this guy Scott, It takes them a long time. I personally thought this documentary was kind of like weird for me, like weird watch. Like, I didn't learn anything new from it. If it was a movie, I was okay with it, but I was watching a documentary. What did you bring to me, So if I say, like, if I rate this documentary, was it any, like, did I learn anything from it? No, I didn't. However, it was quite entertaining, as I'm saying. It was the way it was made, it was very movie-like. So you know what? Yeah, for that sense, it was entertaining watch, but so many times I felt morally conflicted watching it, the way it was made, especially all these people comes on and they're like praising this robber who's robbing them, and I'm like, whoa. I guess it does tell you how they caught him eventually. Yeah, it does get to that. But overall, I thought this documentary was like weird for me. And that's my thought on this. Let me know in the comment, what do you think about this documentary series? If you enjoyed this review on this documentary, do watch other reviews on other documentary. If you enjoyed this, please subscribe. Until I see you next time, please take care.